Hello and welcome Aquarius to your February reading. Keep in mind these readings are collective and general, so receive what resonates, release what doesn't. I hope that you're having a beautiful January and a wonderful day. Let's go ahead and begin. Let's see the energies for Aquarius for February. Okay, we have patience and balance, temperance to begin. You're taking your time. You're checking in with yourself. You're definitely utilizing your healing and balancing practices. You're planning. We have the Page of Wands, so there's something new and exciting that you are planning for here. You're releasing a heavy burden. Maybe responsibilities that aren't yours to take on, and then you are feeling fantastic afterwards. You're feeling, after this major relief, there's such release, and you feel like your energy just expands. You feel like there is this incredible transmutation ability that you have to clear the way, to clear away any sort of blocks or anything that was kind of holding you back. So with this Temperance card, you're starting in a very compassionate, gentle way. And by the end of February, it looks like you are just like, you're the Queen of Fire, right? You're the Queen of Wands. You are attractive. You're magnetic. You are calling in that which you desire. You might even have a little bit of a temper. You're standing up for yourself. You're opening up new doorways where I feel like it didn't appear there were doorways. You're creating doorways for yourself. You're creating a higher timeline or these opportunities. All right, let's clarify. For Aquarius, Temperance. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands, notable growth. Celebrate your growth. Celebrate those milestones. Celebrate and kind of, maybe keep track of them so that you can look back on that on days when you're having more of a difficult time. Be like, I did that. Yeah, celebrate it, right? Okay, because there'd be something you're moving through that's a little tricky or, is very sensitive. But with this notable growth, like you're noticing that your patience, your balance, taking your time, moving at your own pace is really paying off. It's something that is paying off. I think you're also taking time to align your energies so that you create more of an effortless flow in your life. Okay, let's clarify the Page of Wands for Aquarius for February. We have the Eight of Swords, self-doubt. Okay, so with the planning, there could be a new exciting beginning that comes in, but you're starting right away to overthink it with the Eight of Swords. So just kind of be aware of those self-sabotage patterns. And maybe with the Page of Wands, like you already have those tools. Like you already have those tools that you can utilize to help you with moving through like that Eight of Swords. I think one of the things that's really helpful is to move your body, or to do something that pulls you into the moment, to be very present and very grounded. Because I think that there's some new opportunity coming in here, but you're overthinking it. Okay, so let's clarify. What is this Ten of Wands energy here? What is Aquarius releasing? Two of Swords, a difficult decision. So there's something you were kind of sitting on that was a difficult decision. Again, she's blindfolded in both of these, but that tells me to utilize your instincts and your intuition. Okay, but there was some sort of decision you weren't making, but I feel like you do make it, because then you have the Queen of Wands, that confident ambition. Oh, look at that, Six of Wands. Successful, throwing your fists up in the air in victory, right? So there's some sort of decision here that you're going to be making. It's like you're moving at your own pace, you're expanding. There's something that comes in that's an offer to expand outside of your comfort zone. But then it brings up all these questions that you have. And at that time, like, again, honor your energy. If you feel a lot of energy, move with that energy, But I also feel like the answers might be more within than externally. So definitely listen to your body and go within here. Some of you might be like, you have this new opportunity, you're like, oh my gosh, that's way too much. That's overwhelming. Like, let's say, you're just kind of, let's say you're self-employed and you're doing your own thing, and all of a sudden you get all of these client requests, and before you know it, like, your schedule's booked, and you're like, do I take this on when I've been trying to move at this pace, or what do I do? Like, it's something like along those lines, where it's something that's positive, but you're kind of trying to manage it and becoming a bit overwhelmed by it, okay, or by that possibility. So let's see, what else wants to come out here for Aquarius? We have the Hierophant, traditional teaching. And that came out on the Two of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, you might have a shift in consciousness where there was some form of traditional teaching that you embraced that you might not be resonating with anymore. I'm definitely getting strong starseed energy from you, Aquarius. So you're not going to resonate with gurus. You're probably not going to resonate with many spiritual teachers. You're like, take bits here and there, but there's going to be a time where you're going to kind of evolve past, and not that it's being better, but it's just like you're on your own path. So, you know, that becomes quite defined. And when that becomes more defined, you learn to listen more to yourself and your own alignment rather than, you know, other people's opinions and whatnot. So I feel like there's some shifts happening around that for you with the Hierophant. Some of you might also be presented with again, a very significant commitment. And it might be overwhelming to you. You might like, whoa, I need to take some space from this and think about that. What else is important for Aquarius to know for February? The Chariot. This could involve travel, moving forward. It could also be something that happens quickly. It could require relocating or something like that. We have persevering and willpower. So you're really going to be, especially with a confident ambition, believing in yourself. And listening to your own internal guidance here. Of course, you have that foundation perhaps of traditional teachings or skills, but I do feel like there's some sort of opportunity that could unfold quite quickly for you, and you're deciding whether or not that is the path that you want to take. What else is important for Aquarius to know for February? 8 of Wands, acquiring expertise. Yeah. The 8 of Coins. So again, I do feel like this has to do around career or work. And it's taking on more work. And you might feel like you're not ready for it. So you just are going to have to feel through this. And believe in yourself as well. But also, you know, I think the balance is staying in alignment with the lifestyle that you want to live, right? But you do have, you know, more work opportunities coming in here, or clients. It could be an offer to go speak somewhere too, to travel and speak, you know, or something like for a retreat, something like that. All right, let's see what else is important for Aquarius to know for February. We have Ace of Wands. See, when the 8 of Coins came out, I kept wanting to say the Ace of Wands because it's, you know, handing the torch there. We have motivated beginning. Okay, so you're asking yourself, does this excite me? You know, I am feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes our body can't tell the difference between anxiety and excitement. So you're also taking the time to feel through that. But you're like, does this excite me? Is this a new beginning that I want? This could even be like somebody retiring and then offering a position to you or something like that coming through. The Ace of Wands would be something that you're excited about, something that you want to move forward towards, something that you're passionate about, something you've been poised and ready for. What else is important for Aquarius to know for February? 8 of Wands, accelerating quickly. Yeah, you're like tiptoeing into February, and then it takes off here like a race car. Okay, 8 of Wands, a lot of communication, effortless alignment, manifestation. There's much acceleration happening here in your life. The pace is changing, okay? Let's see what else is important for Aquarius to know for February. Strength, unquestioned confidence. Okay, building your confidence. I feel like you're clearing away any sort of insecurities. You're doing a lot of transmutation work, and you're going for it. We also have the Four of Wands, gratefulness, and together. So for some of you, this could also involve your love life and a relationship. It could be a relationship that moves forward quite quickly. Oh, interesting. So we have the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Strength card with the Eight of Wands in between. So these two, somebody's running towards you and you're getting ready to run towards them. With the Ace of Wands, it could be a new person, a new energy, a new beginning. Then the Four of Wands, we have gratefulness and together. Let's see. But it's somebody that you're communicating with here. What else is important for Aquarius to know for February? We have rewarded sacrifice. A new perspective. Releasing that which, doesn't serve you, doesn't align with you. This could be releasing conditioning, getting a new perspective here. We have justice, fair judgment. Yeah, being discerning and making, kind of simplifying things here. Being very aware of what you want to focus on and what you're kind of releasing here. We have the Magician, manifesting reward. Okay, so definitely lean into those. Again, your communication with Source and also your manifesting abilities. The laws of attraction are bringing you and someone else together. This could be for career or this could be for love. Nine of Wands. I feel like this person has had to withstand a lot of adversity. This would be a wounded warrior energy, but this person has persevered. Interesting. If this was a past energy, because what I'm being called to look at is kind of the red material there, how it's over her heart space, and that comes out with the Ace of Wands over the feminine. We have fair judgment, right? And the Hanged Man, we have rewarded sacrifice. So it's like, I'm kind of sensing if this was a past energy, this person could have received some form of karma, or life kind of put them in a certain situation where they had to make some changes, or they had to evolve, or they had to release something. And it had to do with your heart. It had to do with how they affected your heart, okay? How they treated you. And it did them, I don't want to say it did them a disservice, but it's like that karma caught up with them. And now they might be trying to catch up or come to you. And you may not know that you're going to be running into this person soon. But perhaps you both have been manifesting it. Interesting. Okay. But for some of you, it could be somebody completely new. Okay. But somebody who doesn't let their wounds or doesn't let their insecurities hold them back. They do that healing work. If you're meeting someone new and you feel like this feels like a repeated karmic cycle, that's something else to just kind of be aware of, although I'm not really getting that. The Strength card is somebody who beats the devil. So the Strength card is somebody who has integrated their shadow or, understands their ego. We have haunting loss. Okay. So yeah, there could have been history here. Yeah. Yeah. You could have been connected with this person. This person's connected with your heart space. They could have lost you at some point. That was part of their karma, part of their lesson. And now they're kind of running back. Okay, interesting. So let's see the energy around Valentine's Day for Aquarius. What is the energy around Valentine's Day for Aquarius? So there's some sort of conflict resolution here. We have the Five of Wands, frictional conflict. So this could be some conflict that needs to happen, okay? So like if this was somebody that you know and is coming back into your life after they have done their work, be discerning, of course. There's going to be some uncomfortable conversations. There's going to definitely be you holding them accountable. Look at that. You're like two forces coming together there. There's going to be some negativity. There's going to be some shadow. There's going to be some arguments, right? But with the World card here, there's a completion of a cycle. Whether you decide to get together with this person, whether you decide you're done with this cycle, whatever it is, with the World card here, there's triumphant completion. Okay. So I feel like you'll feel triumphant. You're fighting for what is important to you. This could even be your egos really bashing heads here. But there's some sort of conflict resolution with the World card. There's some sort of triumphant completion that happens here. Now, if you feel like you have a soul connection with this person, let's say in the physical world, you're like, no, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with this person. Great. Okay. I feel like on the higher levels, you both completed your soul contract or what have you, and you're both of you are at peace with that. So no matter how this goes, there's peaceful resolution. And I feel like this is around Valentine's Day. I'm also getting, you might receive a drunk call. Okay, that's something else that's coming through for some of you around Valentine's Day. Or text. Yeah, we have the new beginning, fearless beginning. You're wrapping up a cycle and you're moving forward here with this. And it's what you choose, It's what you choose. If it's in alignment with you and what's for your highest and greatest good, right? Like what if this person comes back from the past after hurting you and they're like, I want to be with you and I want to marry you and da-da-da-da. That's all well and good. But how do you feel? Are they in alignment with you? Is that what's best for you? Is it something that you want to work on or work out, or have you already moved past this person and you decide, nope, that's not for me. I'm going to have this new beginning. I know there's better out there for me and I'm going for it. Or do you find some sort of meeting in the middle? I don't know. It's up to you. It's completely up to you, Aquarius. Yeah, it's up to you. I feel like this person will hold on to you. But it is your choice. It is your choice. Now, if this is a new energy, this could be quite a new significant energy in your life that comes around, that you meet around the time of Valentine's Day. Always, use your discernment here. But it'll be your choice if you want to hold on to this, if you want to give it a go, or if you want to let it go. It'll be your choice. Okay, any guidance here for Aquarius? The Star, bright opportunity. Regardless, you have bright opportunities. There's the Star, which is your card. The Star is also a card of release. So being aware of what you want to release, you're doing this healing work. You put so much time and effort in. But I feel like there's an opportunity that comes in, a wish fulfillment with the Star, that brings you a lot of peace. So I feel like whatever choice you make, it's going to bring you a lot of peace. Or there's going to be opportunities that come in here that bring you a lot of peace, but you do have a choice. The Two of Coins. Look at that, the Empress, nurturing creator. You have that beautiful connection with the cosmos. You have that connection with the earth. You have that connection with, you have the Empress energy, the highest, one of the highest frequency feminine energies, with the nurturing creator, goddess energy coming through. It's like you already are fulfilled. You've already gone on that journey to be fulfilled. So if someone comes back and they're not, going to be putting in the effort, or they're not aligning with you, you have no problem letting them go with love, right? You're just coming from such a stable place. And so I think that the guidance here is this in alignment with you? Does it bring you, ultimately, does it bring you fulfillment and peace? Because the Empress is also about fulfillment. Is this nurturing, right? We have flowing attraction too. You're continuing to attract in what it is that you desire. Some people don't realize that when they're thinking about their ex, they're actually like summoning their ex. So be aware of that, like if you're thinking about that person. But I also feel like, a lot is being achieved, a lot is being accomplished or even created in the time that you're resting, in the time that you're receptive in the feminine energy, you're in the receptive energy. That's when, you're receiving that flow, but I feel like you're tapping in with your intuition. Your dreams are telling you a lot right now as well. And I feel like there's a lot of attention, there's a lot of recognition. There are probably many energies that are attracted to you right now, Aquarius, with the Knight of Cups. Yeah. You have thinking strategically with the Queen of Swords. You're going to honor yourself. You're going to be discerning. You know the value of your energy, your time, your soul purpose, your journey, and all the effort that you put into yourself, right? So you know your truth as well with the Queen of Swords. She's not in reverse, She's upright. So you're thinking very clearly here. Any other messages to finish out this reading for Aquarius? The Hermit. Yeah. Go within. We have soul searching. Go within. Go within. To know what it is that you desire, what you need to, what it is that wants to come up to be released. Connect with your body. Connect with, ground into your heart space. Just take that time to be with yourself, because there's a lot of self-love and nurturing here as well. But I feel like you do have opportunities coming up in love and then also career. Some that could be quite, ask you to really step outside of your comfort zone. So that's something to just kind of be aware of, but believe in yourself and take the time to feel through things. Take the time to think through things too, because you have the Queen of Swords. Take time to listen to all of you. Sit down and listen to what your ego says. Acknowledge it. Sit down and listen to what your higher self says. Acknowledge it. Sit down and listen to what your wounded self says. Acknowledge it. Love all of you. And ultimately, I feel like you're just going to make the choice that is the most abundant and fulfilling and greatest alignment for you and your journey and what feels like your true north. That's what I feel you'll do. Okay, Aquarius? So receive what resonates, release anything that doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.